Hey, one more interview and I think I'll have that nursing job at Regional.
Really? That's awesome.
Hey guys, what's up?
What are we always talking about? What comes next? Have you found a missionary organization yet?
Actually, I have.
Really?
Yeah, I found this place called Compass Aviation.
Compass Aviation. Is that a missionary organization?
Basically, it helps train missionary pilots and mechanics for the mission field.
Sean, that's perfect.
Why do you need missionary pilots and mechanics exactly?
Their job is really important. Missionary pilots fly out from their home base to different remote villages where other missionaries are teaching and ministering to the villagers. The pilots' jobs aren't exclusively flying. Using their planes, they transport anything the missionaries need, from food to mail to animals. They transport people too, sometimes using their planes as flying ambulances. In many cases, these pilots are the missionaries' only contact to the outside world.
So I guess the mechanics just what? Repair the planes?
They make it possible for the pilots to actually go out to the missionaries. They do repair the planes and also maintain them. They keep the planes running smoothly for the pilots. Compass can train their candidates to be both pilots and mechanics.
So you need more training.
I need 50 more flight hours and a year of maintenance experience before I qualify for a technical evaluation.
What's a technical evaluation?
It's the application process for any aviation mission.
So when you finish your training, Compass Aviation will send you out to wherever you're most needed, right?
Well, actually, Compass wouldn't send me out. After I finish my training at Compass, I'll move on to another organization.
Like what?
Like the mission aviation associated with Wycliffe Bible Translators, called JARS, or Mission Aviation Fellowship, or AIM Air. Places like that, they actually send you out into the mission field.
Huh. How did you connect with Compass Aviation?
Well, I emailed them and they sent me an application. Their board is going to meet about me in a couple days.
Well, I hope it works out for you, buddy. I gotta go get some studying in, so see y'all.
Yeah, I need to go too.
Hi, guys.
See you.
Aztec oil change, 172 inspection. Do you want to help with the oil change? 172 inspection. Okay, let's get to it. Are you completely moved in yet?
Pretty much. I still have a couple things left over at Mom and Dad's I need to pick up.
Okay, have you found a church?
Well, I visited one last week that was right down the road from my apartment, and I have one in mind for next Sunday, but I haven't really settled in on one yet.
Well, I'm giving a presentation at our church on Wednesday night about Compass. Maybe you could come along, give like a fresh perspective on Compass.
That'd be cool.
Okay, well, we could get together and run through it after work today.
Sounds good.
Compass Aviation is a 501c3 non-profit tax-exempt organisation, and the majority of our staff and candidates are faith-supported.
Which just means that we're supported by individuals and churches whose gifts are tax deductible.
When someone has a heart to serve overseas in mission aviation, Compass will do whatever it takes to get them there. That's our main goal.
And what makes Compass so great is that we don't make anyone fit inside a mold. Compass doesn't mind working outside the box. It works with the individual to fulfill the mission aviation goals that God has placed before them.
Yeah, we've had about 30 people go through Compass throughout the years, and that's not as many as some aviation ministries, but we're investing a lot of time and energy into a few, who will invest in a few more, and invest in a few more. Thanks. Hey Megan, let me introduce you to Sean. Sean, this is Megan Lane. She's...
Hey Andy, could you come here a second?
Excuse me guys.
Hey, I've known Andy for a while, but we've never really talked about his work with Compass. So, how did you get involved?
Well, the short version is I've loved airplanes all my life. When I was about 10 or so, I read this book about Nate Saint. And when I finished it, I was like, missionary pilot, that's what I want to be. But that had to wait till, I could get through the 5th grade. Then finally, a couple months ago, I was looking on this website called iamanet.org. They post information about aviation ministries, and I saw Compass on there, and it looked perfect, so I sent them an email, and that's how I got started.
That's neat.
Hey Megan, we're going to the coffee shop later. Do you want to join us?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Great.
it take to be accepted by Compass?
A little over a month.
Is that how long it normally takes for someone to be accepted?
Actually, it can be 1 to 3 months before they get accepted, but they might not necessarily get here that quick. Actually, it could be up to a year before they arrive, because we ask the candidate raise their support before they officially join Compass.
Okay. So you say you already have your pilot's license. Can Compass help someone get their pilot's license if they don't already have one?
Yeah, Compass has a flight instructor that offers flight lessons at a significantly reduced rate for their candidates compared to other flight instructors. We actually have a couple pilots that are working on their licenses right now.
Since you already have your pilot's license, how is Compass helping you?
Well, Compass gives me additional ratings and certifications that I'll need. It also gives me lots of hands-on mechanical experience. Also, most aviation missions, like what I'll progress onto after Compass, require a certain number of flight hours, and Compass helps me get those.
Okay. So they give you like real life experiences as preparation for the mission field?
Right, and what's even better is Compass provides the training at little to no cost. They're also flexible and will give us additional time if we need it to raise more support.
Wow, that's awesome. So how long are you going to be with Compass?
Well, from what I've heard, a lot of people come in thinking they won't be at Compass long, but you have a lot to learn at Compass, and for a lot of learning, you need a lot of time. People stay at Compass anywhere from 1 to 5 years, with 1 year not being very typical.
Really? Oh, I've got to go. This is so neat. I'm really interested in what you've been telling me about. I wish I could see it for myself.
Well, you're welcome to come by the airport at any time. If I'm not there, one of the other guys can show you around.
I bet do that. Well, I gotta go. Bye, guys.
All right, see you.
Hey, I just got off work and decided to drop by. Is now an okay time for you to show me around?
That's fine. Take a break.
Yeah, just a sec. Hold on. This is one of the planes we're working on right now. It's a missionary plane we're refurbishing.
Wow, that looks difficult. What's up with the flags?
Those flags are a visual reminder that we're a part of something bigger than Shelby. Each of those flags represent a country that someone from Compass has either come from or gone to. Here, let's go check out some other stuff. This number here is used to identify the aircraft and will be placed right here on the sail.
So, do they stand for anything, or are they just random letters and numbers?
No, they definitely stand for something. The N identifies it as a U.S. aircraft, and 518 Charlie Alpha, the 518 stands for 1 Thessalonians 5:18, and the CA stands for Compass Aviation. We also have another tail number. It's 461 CA. It stands for Psalm 46:1, Compass Aviation.
What are those verses?
You'll have to look those up yourself. This is one of our major projects. It's the Cessna 206, which is the backbone of missionary aviation. It's used all around the world by different ministries because it's able to carry a heavy load using a very small airstrip. When you think of airstrips, you normally think of smooth pavement, but that's not what it's like in other countries. Airstrips outside of our country are mostly made of grass or mud or gravel. They're called unimproved airstrips.
So, why is this plane here?
Well, it's here to promote and build maintenance experience. I'm getting lots of experience on the kind of planes that I'll be using in the future. Compass trains with the 206 so that we'll be fully prepared for our technical evaluation. Oh, let me introduce you to Jason. Jason, this is Megan. Jason's apprenticing with us. Unlike me, he's not licensed with either a pilot's license or an A&P.
A&P, right.
Oh, A&P stands for Airframe and Power Plant. It's a mechanic's license that allows you to work on the entire plane, including the engine. Let's go to the other hangar.
Are all these missionary planes?
Well, no, some of them are customer planes.
So what's the difference between a missionary plane and a customer plane?
Customers pay to have their planes worked on. It provides me with routine maintenance experience, and it also supports the ministry. Missionary planes provide me with the same experience, but there is no labor cost to the missionary or the mission agency.
So, like taking your car to the shop for an oil change?
Well, yeah, except we also do tire changes, repairs, modifications, inspections. An airplane needs an inspection because if it breaks down, you can't just pull over onto a cloud and work on it.
So, what does a normal day look like?
Well, I don't know that there is a normal. Yesterday, I started out by finishing up an inspection. Then a customer came in who needed an oil change. After that, I picked up another customer to bring them back here to pick up their plane.
So, whenever you fly customers, what do you usually fly them in?
Here, I'll show you. It's the plane we normally use for training in our building. This is the 172.
Oh, wow!
Oh, I gotta go pick up a customer here in a bit.
Okay, thanks for the tour.
No problem. Hey, I was wondering, you wouldn't be interested in maybe going out and getting a bite to eat after work one day this week, would you?
Tell you what, I'll do better than that. My parents are really interested in missions. Why don't you just come over to our house one evening and have dinner with us, and you could tell them all the stuff you've been sharing with me.
Sounds good.
All right, talk to you later then. Bye.
All right, see ya.
Thank you. I'll bring it out to you in a minute.
So, how did John become involved with Compass?
Well, what you're really asking is how did Compass get started? John Watt was co-founder with another man named Paul Hounshell. They both knew how important mission aviation was, and they felt a calling to start a training ministry for pilots and mechanics. Shelby Airport put out a request for someone to operate maintenance and flight, and they applied and got accepted. Through a series of what John calls God events, they were connected with John Armstrong from Proclaim Aviation. He got them their first candidates, and that's how Compass got started. So with each new candidate, Compass grows and reshapes. Oh, hey, remember, I'm starting my TE tomorrow.
Right, your technical evaluation. I've been praying about that.
Yeah, it's what all my work at Compass has led up to. I'll call you when I find out if I pass or not. Thanks again, sir. raising more support, then onto the mission field.
That sounds like something I might like to be a part of.
For more information,
Go to compassaviation.org.
you can also email us at info@compassaviation.org or call us at 704-669-5935.